The secret of securing that job that you have been applying to is in your CV. This is to tell you how far your CV goes or plays a long way in you achieving or getting that your dream job, okay? It is your CV that sells you. It is your CV that the employer sees and can be able to denote who you are and what you are bringing into the organization. Therefore, that is why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can go ahead and produce, construct, and write a professional CV as a healthcare assistant. I can call this video a volume 2 because I've already done previous video on how to construct a professional CV in whichever field you are in. So guys, if this is what you want to watch, stick to me to the end of today's video and see how I'm going to analyze a CV based on a particular job advert. Hi my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I want to say a very big thank you to all my subscribers and returning subscribers. I love you all. You guys are the real MVP. Before you start writing any CV, first of all, you need to go to the job advert and read the job description, because this is where you're going to find the keywords that the employers are looking for in you. It is in the job description that you find these keywords. When you are done reading the job description and therefore noting down these keywords, you now go ahead and start writing your CV. Writing a CV can be categorized into 2 stages, the first stage and the second stage. I call the first stage elimination stage. In the Western world, there is what is called automatic tracking system. When you write a CV or when a job advert is being published and people apply for this particular job, okay, the employer tends to run this CV, because this CV are most times sent electronically. They send this CV into a electronic CV that this CV that you submit to your employer is being run in a computer. There is what they call automatic tracking system. Now the work of this system is to track all the CVs that were written with the keywords in the job description. Once they pass those CVs in this tracking system and your CV does not contain the keywords in the job description, now you are going home. Your CV is being eliminated at this first stage. That is why I call this first stage elimination stage. It is those CV that passes this first stage that now proceed to the second stage, which is the stage where the employer tends to read them, okay? So once your CV does not contain the keywords in the job description, your CV have already been eliminated. It does not. So basically, this is the importance of going through the job description in order for you to note the keywords that the employers are looking for in you, thereby tailoring your CV to suit with the job description, okay? Now let's go to the second stage by looking at a CV template with a job advert. Once your CV have passed the first stage, which is it has been identified by the automatic tracking system that it contains the job description, now it goes on to the second stage, which is where the employer reads your CV, okay? Now, like I said before, you have to tailor your CV based on the job description, the responsibilities, the requirements stated in the job advert that you are applying. For each job, you have to have a special CV for each job. You just have to modify it and tailor it to the job description, okay? Now I wrote this CV with an example of a job advert from Indeed. Now I'm going to display the job advert, and then you see how I was able to tailor it to suit this CV for this particular job. Okay, from the job advert, this company says that they are care home which specializes in nursing, residential and dementia care for older people. Now you should know that anything you are writing should be related to elderly people and people suffering from dementia. All right, now their responsibilities, they went ahead to state what you are going to be doing. Now this responsibility is what you are going to use and tailor to your experiences when writing your experiences, okay? Then you go ahead and check for their requirements now, or eligibility, whatever they call it. Now this job, their requirement is they need a kind, caring and compassionate nature, someone that is passionate, a good listener, flexibility due to shift work, and ability to communicate well. Now they have already gone ahead to tell you the skill they want. You need to have good communication skill. Okay, now the next thing is your personal profile. Since they wrote they need a kind and caring and compassionate nature, of course your first sentence should include I am caring, kind-hearted, compassionate and understanding. Then you put whichever role you're applying for. With 5 years of experience in caregiving and nursing patients with little or no supervision. I am specifically skilled in offering care to vulnerable adults and older people suffering from dementia and Alzheimer's disease. You see, you have included the people who they are looking for. Someone that will take care of adults suffering from dementia. Okay? I demonstrate good relationship with patients and their relatives in discharging my duties while maintaining a high level of professionalism. Okay? I also collaborate with my colleagues at workplace to achieve better results and objectives in my organization. Now you are saying you have a good teamwork. Okay? While discharging my duties, I applied the 6 C's of nursing gained through experience and basic nursing procedure, because if you are coming for a care work, it's basically you are coming to know someone that is vulnerable. Okay, so therefore you need to have nursing experience. Okay, I went ahead to write experienced in the understanding of basic life support and dementia awareness with professional certification in other health, safety and care management. Now, you did the 15 standard care courses, but you listed the one that is essential for this particular role in your personal profile. Basic life support and dementia awareness, and you stated you got your professional certification. Remember, they said they need someone that is flexible with workship. So you now went ahead to tell them you can have the ability to work under pressure with good time management skills, because it's this time management skills that will enable you to be able to work between shifts, okay, depending on the shift that you are being assigned. After your personal profile, you give them a brief objective of what you are going to bring to the organization. I went ahead to write, I seek to utilize my 5 years of caregiving experience in taking care of older people and patients with dementia to impact on the lives of your patients in your organization, right? After that, you move to your core skills, okay? Now, one of the essential skill as a carer or a nurse or whatever is good communication skill, because these people you are taking care of, you need to communicate with them. They need to understand you both verbally and orally, like you saw is written on the job requirement and description. Okay, so you list your core skills. Remember, while writing your CV, use professional words and be concise. You don't need to come and be writing I have a good communication skill. No, you can just be precise, like core skills, good communication skill, leadership skill, organizational skill, good listener, teamwork, flexible and good time management skill, completing assignments safely and efficiently. So this is just a sample. Some works, they will list all the skills they need. So whatever you see from the job description, you take it and summarize it in a professional word and put it under your core skills. Okay, after that, you briefly state your core values. Okay, now the values are these things that you have that are inbuilt in you. They should be related to the nature of giving care, because what you are coming to do, you are coming to give care. Now your core values, like you see from the requirement, they say they need someone that is compassionate and passionate. Now you go ahead to list your core values: passionate, caring, patience, respectful, compassionate, emotionally strong, disciplined, trustworthy and dependable. Okay, then after that, you briefly list the courses you are attended. These courses are the courses that are related to this particular caregiving role. If you did a course in information technology and you are applying for a care job, you don't need to put those courses in this place. It's the courses that are related to the job you are applying to. courses attended. You now state the 15 standard care trainings that you went from Florence Academy. Okay, you state the course, you state where you attended it, the country and the year. Okay, this year is supposed to be at the extreme. This is just a minor error from my system. Okay, try to list all the 15 care trainings so that they will know that this person is really prepared for us. Okay, so once after that, you move ahead to your employment history or professional experience. Okay, now the experience you are going to be listing here and the places you have worked are those places that are related to care worker or healthcare assistant or nursing. If you have worked in a customer care or you have worked in bank, you don't include your experience in bank while applying for a job in care. Okay, so it should be the places that you have worked that are related to care role. Okay, now, and you start writing from the most recent jobs. While writing your employment or your professional experience, firstly you state the role you did. If it's health assistant, you write health assistant. Then you write the place you did the work, the country and the year the work was done. Okay, now you go ahead and write your skills and achievements. For each place or each role you did in any organization, you have to state the skills that you used in working in that organization to achieve results. Now, there is what is called the STAR technique, which is you have to present a situation where you tackled a task and was able to achieve a result. That is the STAR technique. This is what you use in writing your skill and achievement for it to look more professional and telling the employer that you actually did these things. It makes your experience to look more real to your employer. Okay, now don't forget to use what we call quantification. You have to quantify and state the number of the number of the results you got. So it helps to tailor your CV to look more professional and authentic and look as if something was actually achieved, that there was a great achievement for tackling a particular task in an organization. Now I went ahead and stated the first skill I developed in this place was organizational skill. Now I went ahead to state what I did in the organization. Remember, you are tailoring your experience based on the job description. Now, from this thing that I'm listing on the screen, this advert that I'm using to write this CV, under the responsibilities, they said you're going to be providing personal care. Everything listed there, that you're going to help in organizing recreational activities, taking care, writing the patient's care plan. You have to note them. Then while writing your experience, you tailor it to suit with what is in the job responsibility. Okay, now organizational skill, like I wrote, assisted in providing various personal care and daily activities to my patients, such as getting out of bed, bathing, toileting, dressing, feeding and giving medication, which resulted to overall well-being of my patient by 63%. You see, I included the STAR technique. I presented a situation where I tackled a task of assisting and providing personal care, and I was able to achieve a result, which is it resulted to overall well-being of the patient, and the quantification there is by 63%. Okay, by 63%. Remember to use numbers. Okay, and always add odd numbers. Odd numbers makes the work to look more authentic. All right, now I went ahead to teamwork. Now, in this particular skill, I combined like various things, like looking at the job responsibility. They say you should provide recreational and social activity. Now, I combined it with a teamwork, writing that I collaborated with other colleagues in organizing recreational and social activities, okay, to help with the physical and mental well-being of our patients. And this helped 75% of my patients to be emotionally and mentally strong. You can see the achievement you got. that 75% of your patients were emotionally and mentally strong as a result of what? Of creating recreational and social activities. You see how you construct a professional CV, and this CV are concise. Now, I went to the next skill that I used in this organization, leadership skills. Remember, the responsibility said you have to produce the patient's care plan. Now, in this scenario, you are putting yourself as a leader. You are in charge. You are in charge of taking care of this patient. Now, I went ahead to write, I developed patient care plan, taking note of any health issues that needs the attention of a specialist and making sure my patients are attended to, which led to 25% reduction of accident deaths. Can you see the result? 25% reduction of accident deaths. Tell me an employer that will read this CV and won't think that you are real and you are being yourself and you actually did this job in an organization. Now, the last skill I listed for this organization is communication skill. I listened and provided daily needs of my patients and assisted in mobilizing my patients that need support. Remember, they said that you should be able to handle and mobilize patients. That's why I included it here. Hope you are learning. Guys, if you are watching this video and you are getting value, click the like button, and if you are yet to subscribe, click the subscribe button because I'm here to always deliver to you. After that, you can as well go ahead and list the equipment you used in that particular organization when you were carrying your job as a carer. You can go ahead and list thermometer, glucometer, hospital stretcher, wheelchair, all those instruments you used. Now, because this is a template, I just listed only one organization. If you worked in more than one as a carer or you volunteered, even if you took care of your old parents or elderly person, you can include it under your experience. All these are your experiences. You just need to construct it in a way that it will look professional and concise, like how I have written mine. So you state all the places you have worked and the experiences you got, like I listed here. Then after that, you can now go ahead and state your education. That's when we said that most times qualification is not needed. Okay, now remember to include the care certificates you got from Florence Academy. Then if there are other courses you did, maybe the health and safety care, and if you are yet to watch my video on care certificates, go and watch it. Okay, and other trainings you can get to support and boost your CV. So look at where it is playing its role. So if you have not watched that video, go and watch it. Start attending your trainings, because definitely these jobs are still going to be open up till next year. So even if you start now, it's not too late for you. Okay, go ahead and list all your education starting from the most recent. Okay, stating the place, the qualification you got, and the year you attended. At the end of it, you can now state your references are available upon request. Guys, tell me an employer that will look at this CV and will not say, let's give this person a trial. Giving you a trial is now calling you to invite you for an interview. Now we also have a video about the likely interview questions for a healthcare assistant. Check it in my channel and watch. Okay, all these videos will be listed on the description box of this particular video. Right now, looking at this CV, you can see that 1/4 of this CV have already explained to the employer what you are, who you are, and what you are bringing to the table, and what you are offering the organization. Okay, so you can follow this format, but don't copy these words verbatim, because here in the United Kingdom there is what they call plagiarism. Once they scan your CV and it is writing the same thing which some other person has written somewhere, or what they have seen somewhere, they term it plagiarism. As long as that word or the format or how you wrote that CV has been uploaded somewhere on the internet and the system detects it as plagiarism, they will just disqualify you. So if you are studying in the UK, you will understand what I'm saying. I'm still going to make video about this for those of my followers or subscribers that are going with the student visa, because that was the route I used in coming to the UK. Okay, so guys, Once you have done and constructed your CV this way, guys, tell me there's no how your employer is not going to call you, guys. There is no how they are not going to call you. Okay, if you have really watched this video to this end and you got value from my video, kindly leave a comment. You have any question, I'm going to attend to all your questions. Okay, before I end this video, I also want to emphasize, remember to amend your CV for each job you are applying. Don't use the same CV for all the jobs you are applying. Look at the job description and try to amend and tailor your CV to the job description. Okay, always, like I want to say, always apply or send your CV with a cover letter. So with that said, I'm going to be releasing how to write a cover letter, then show you how you can go ahead and upload your documents when you are sending it to your employer, either via email or via the job site. Okay, how you can go ahead and do these things that your employer can be able to get your CV, because most times some people, once they upload, sometimes these documents you send through email doesn't even reach your employer because you did it the wrong way. So stick to me in this my channel, because my next video will be on how to construct a cover letter that you are going to accompany with your CV, and how to send it to your employers and stand the chance of getting a call from them for an interview. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.